YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy Mr. Gbsb back at it again. Just checking in with everybody. The last time I posted a video was not too long ago, but I just want to keep you guys with a realistic update, and not just dropping senseless ass videos, and none of that shit makes sense. So I'm back to talk to you today about protein. We talking about protein. So, like my dog Allen Iverson said, perfect example. Allen Iverson did the famous quote, are we talking about practice? But, I think everybody really took that the wrong way. I don't think he meant, we don't need to practice to be good, because without practice, he wouldn't have been as good as he was. So with that being said, in my DMs on Instagram, Mr. Gbsb, follow me for content, everything. I'm on Instagram. I'm also on Snapchat. Make sure you guys follow. But on a better note, so yeah, I get a lot of DMs about protein. What protein do I use? Is whey better than meat protein? Is meat protein better than whey? Is carnivore better than whoever makes whatever supplements? First things first, guys. And for women too, because women ask me too. Oh, should I take this protein? Will this help me? This is that and the other. To be completely honest with you guys, protein is a supplement which helps the muscle grow. It's not the answer to muscle growth. It is a assistant to help, the muscle get the nutrients and, the protein that it needs to grow along with your diet, lifting weights and everything else. So, to address the guys first, if you're a guy that's about 175, 6'2", 6'3", tall with that lanky physique, protein is not going to be the #1 source for you to change your physique. I'm letting you know now. You are sadly mistaken if you think that just protein is going to help you get to where you want to be. You know what I mean? That is not going to work like that. So what you got to do is you're going to have to get all of your meals in. You're going to have to eat the right way. That's #1. Eating is the number one. But yeah, a lot of guys are like, yo, what protein do you take? Is this one better than that one? Should I take this one? And I'm like, yo, listen, protein is not the reason why a lot of these guys get the way you see them get. I think the #1 thing is your work ethic, how you work out, and your diet. Like I said, protein is an assistant. So a lot of guys ask me, yo, should I take this protein? Is this one better than that one? To be completely honest, guys, for me, I'm only doing 1 to 2 protein shakes a day, if that, and I'm not making them consistently, because of the fact that when I was coming up, I was about 175 pounds, just about the same frame, soaking wet. I wouldn't reach 180 for nothing, but I was soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't really a heavy dude, and I was sucking down protein shakes left and right. They were making me go to the bathroom, and I wasn't really putting on the physique that I have now. So with that being said, guys, if you really want to put on that thick, dense muscle, you want to change your body, I would highly suggest that you eat meals, complex carbs. Get your protein from meat and from other sources. See, the difference in between where I get my protein and where you get your protein is, you base your protein off of powder. I don't do that shit. I've been there, I've used it, I've seen that it doesn't do exactly what these people say it does. They sell these products and try to base their bodies off of, oh, I took this protein. That's bullshit. Don't believe it. It's coming straight from Mr. Gbsb, and I'm telling you straight up. I would never endorse something that I'm not taking myself. And you guys, you can mark this down. You can, I remember hearing him say this, because at the end of the day, fitness is a business, and people use their bodies to promote things that they don't use to make money. And that's the realization of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and, oh, I use this, and this is what makes me get like that. Nah, that's bullshit. I do use, the products that I use come from Gifted Nutrition. It's the same thing that Phil Heath uses. I like the way it makes me feel. If you guys want to try it out, go to Gifted Nutrition, use my code GBSB10, and you'll be able to get, you know, the whole stack: protein, BCAAs, creatine, and everything. But you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that these supplements are made from every company. So you can't ask somebody, oh, is this protein better than this protein? Because they all make protein. You know, there's about 1,000 or even more, 100,000 companies out there that are making protein, BCAAs, creatine, and they're all saying mine is better than his, mine is better than his. So it's, what do you do? What do you do? You know, so at the end of the day, you got to stick to what works and don't get sucked into the whole bullshit of, oh, this is what this guy uses and he looks like that, so I'm gonna use this. Trial and error. Go use it yourself, man. Go use it yourself. You know what I mean? I'm like, perfect example. I had a young lady I was training that she was doing, her diet was based on a lot of like, she was trying to put on weight, well not weight, but trying to put on muscle. So her carb intake was a little bit higher than her protein. But she was eating about 4 ounces of protein and, you know, anywhere from, I don't know, about 8 to 10 grams of carbs, like with rice and stuff like that, which is good after a workout. If you really lift it heavy, you want those carbs. But once she took up her protein, then she was able to, you know, meet the muscle and the toning that she would like to see in her body. And that's where it comes in the diet. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, just stick to your diet. Stop trying to feel like, stop letting people tell you guys that the way to a perfect body is these fake ass, like, you know, supplements and all this other stuff, because it does not work that way. You guys, I mean, I take pre-workouts, I take them all, but I don't base them off of my body. I would never tell somebody, oh, how I got like this, look, I took so-and-so supplements and this is how I got like that. Nah, I would never do that, because that's not how it works. You use supplements to obtain the body. Supplements are not the source of your body. So, I mean, from that day on, once I realized that, I started making my own foods. I started cooking my own foods. I started doing a lot of that. I will be bringing you guys a new recipe soon. I've just been really busy with, you know, the Instagram and keeping everything going. So, as soon as I get everything ready, I'll be dropping that for you guys, you know, just to give you another insight on something you can make to help build your body. That's what I'm about, man. I see a lot of Instagram channels and people, these guys get big and they do all this other stuff, but they don't really tell you guys, or they don't really put you in their shoes on, or take you in the walk on how this works. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to do. I want to get like that. So I'm gonna give you the, you know, the keys on how to do this shit. On how to do this. So basically, how you do it is you go work out. You hit your workout, whatever your workout is, you knock it out. Then you come home. A lot of guys do it differently. My protein is food. So I come home within the 30 minutes, 40-minute window, eat, you know, whatever meal that I have prepared, and then if I want a protein shake, I'll hit it later, or, you know, right after, or something like that. But how it works is you're supposed to work out. When you're done working out, you're supposed to use a protein. After you finish with your protein, then you're supposed to come home and have a meal or something like that and just keep your diet going as planned. So I noticed that a lot of guys don't do that. What they do is they go home, they bullshit, they talk, they do whatever they gotta do, they take a shower. They don't eat until like an hour or two later, or they don't take their protein shake for another hour or so later. And that's what's causing you not to gain muscle and not to obtain the body that you want or the muscle that you want. You have to think about it like this, guys. Even though a lot of guys tell me, oh, I'm not hungry, or females do too, I'm not hungry. Being hungry is you have to learn it, because after I'm done working out, I'm hungry, but I know the difference in between me needing, you know, the protein and stuff from my muscles and my body, and me having food to kill my hunger. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you gotta splice it real quick. So having a protein shake right after your workout is more for your muscles than your stomach. It's not really for you to eat. You get what I'm saying? A meal or something like that would be more so for your stomach. So, and with that being said, you can't supplement a shake for food, and that's what a lot of guys are doing. So, and I think that's why I get the questions about which proteins are better than which. because a lot of guys are using proteins to supplement for food and they're not getting the muscle that they want, and you're buying protein back to back to back to back to try to obtain a muscle or obtain a body that you really are not, like, it's like blank chasing, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, if your metabolism is slow, you'll definitely put on weight. Now, I don't know if you're gonna gain muscle depending on your workout, but you'll definitely gain weight. So, with that being said, you know, the way you use it is up to you. The way to use it is, you know, after your workout, you know what I mean, you're supposed to have it in between a 30-40 minute window in order so you don't deplete your muscles don't go into a catabolic stage. So other than that, you know, that's the way you're supposed to do it. But how you feel, don't base your gains and everything off of these powders, because these shits are, they're made, you know, at different companies. Everybody makes them. So, I mean, it's up to you on how it works. So stay tuned, dropping more stuff for you guys. Gbsb, make sure you subscribe. Check it out. I'm out.